Alright everyone, welcome to a game called Stitch, a new Tuesday review about a horror game very much like Mad Father, Masao, Ib, A Witch's House. I mean, all those RPG Maker horror games that came out back in the day that have retained their popularity that people still like to revisit and play. This game came out back around, I think 2017 it came out. It has that same kind of feel to it. At least it came out on Steam around that time. The question is it any good? Is it worth your time? Should you buy this game? Let's get into it. I'm going to continue the game I'm playing right now. I have been playing on the Steam Deck, and this game does work on Steam Deck. When it comes to entering codes, as far as like words and such for puzzles, you have to use like the touch screen to initiate it, and then use the directional pad and buttons in order to choose the letters and input them. I haven't been able to really use the keyboard to do so, but it's a little awkward, but it works. It actually works. It's functional. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's completely playable and works completely well. I'm actually having a fun time playing it on the Steam Deck there. So yeah, if you have the Steam Deck, you can play this, absolutely. This game has a bunch of threats to it, so if you look on the screen, these little things walking around here, those are dolls. They want to kill you, so you gotta be very, very careful. There's also a very creepy atmosphere. There's times you'll have to run, times you'll want to have to escape. So as far as gameplay-wise, atmosphere, the threats that are present that you have to avoid, yeah, very much a game you can really enjoy, and you have to watch out for blood too, because if you go into the menu, there's a girl with a sweet, honest personality diagnosed with a serious heart condition at a young age. Her symptoms worsen whenever she is frightened. So the more scared she is, the worse her health gets, and that's kind of what affects her. Now, you do have pills right here. The first pill on the top is for stability, or basically to heal her, to settle her heart so her condition doesn't deteriorate. Second one's a speed pill, so you can move faster, but now we have a pair of shoes that we can switch between in order to make us move faster, so it's not really needed, but it is there to make you move a bit faster if necessary. Third pill is a clarity pill. Basically, you can actually light up the screen. You see it's kind of dark with her flashlight illuminating her. You have the clarity pill. It illuminates the whole screen. She can see in the dark. Not sure that's how clarity pills work, but in the game, it's what it is. It functions like it's supposed to. So, the game overall, gameplay-wise, it plays very well. Responds very well as far as movement and everything. The threats there, like trying to avoid them, it's something like it does make for a tense situation. You do have much larger, more dangerous threats that you'll come across that will make the game quite scary and tense, so that's very much appreciated in a game like this that's trying to scare you. You do also have different footwear you find, so we have running shoes, so we move faster now. Normal shoes are just how we were before. We have heavy boots for walking across blood so we don't lose health, but we also move slower, so it is a trade-off. I like the running shoes so I can move quickly and get away from stuff much easier. These statues for saving, so every time you talk to a statue or interact with a statue, you can save your game. And they're very well placed throughout the game here, so you're not going to be like, oh my god, I need to like go back this far distance and save. No, there's quite a few of these. You don't have to worry. Puzzles in this game are not terribly difficult, and ones that need a little bit of explaining. There is this doll who will help you out when you have like a more challenging puzzle, when you have something that might be a little more difficult to try to understand. She's there to explain stuff. In fact, at one point in the game, she's there to explain hexadecimal to you, and it relates to a code, and so she explains it so you can then use that information to solve the puzzle. So you still have to do some thinking. They're not like baby easy, but they're easier than you'll find in some like the older or like the original RPG Maker games that required a bit more thought, or in some games that really require you to really think. So yeah, definitely a game that won't give you too hard of a time, but it's not stupid easy. Story-wise, it's very intriguing. You are pretty much a girl who is in a train accident, and you wake up in your father's doll factory, and you look at the character. She's literally stitched together like she was in pieces, and they sewed her Frankenstein style back together. So you look at her face, her arms, even her legs in the title artwork. She's like basically like a female Frankenstein, a girl Frankenstein monster, I should say, since Frankenstein is not the monster, it's the doctor who made the monster. So yeah, someone basically pulled a Dr. Frankenstein and just stitched her together. There is these spools of thread you can find. They are like currency in the game. You can trade them with this boy to get more of the pills at the top. You can also trade for healing as well. You can trade so he basically heals you up to health. These pills, again, I can use this to heal if I need to. Bam, I'm healed. There is this over here. It gives you a map, in this case, kind of where you need to be right now, but you can switch map view to see, okay, we're in the lower prison area. We're in the first floor. We need to go into the east wing where it wants us, so definitely want to make sure we go to where we're supposed to, and we can switch some map view back to this right here. So there is a map to kind of show you where you're at. As far as interacting with the things on the top in the Steam Deck, you basically just touch the screen where the pills are, where the shoes are, where the map is, and it brings it up and it works. So yeah, this game is a fun time if you're looking for something scary, not jump scare scary, but just tense with threats all around you that you have to avoid. It's very much a good game, and definitely worth your time if you're into these RPG Maker horrors. It definitely is up there as far as the likes of Mad Father and games like that. It definitely has that level of quality and definitely very much appreciated. So yeah, I would say play this game if you're looking for something scary and you like those RPG Maker horror games. Yeah, play this one. You'll enjoy it. It's a fun time. It is a good game for you. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want to. You can interact the video by either thumbsing it up, by commenting down below. I do appreciate it. I also just appreciate you watching this video. That means the world to me. You are amazing. You are awesome. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Until then, stay awesome. And we'll see you then.